All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name is Narwhal.
My name's Kyle.
How do you feel about the word frick?
Frick?
Yeah. Like if you stub your toe, are you going to yell frick?
No, probably not.
You were never a frick guy?
No, there was a point in time where I was a frick guy, yeah.
That was the transitional word between like ouch and fuck.
Yeah.
You got into
It's also like flip, a little bit of flip action
flip,
too.
fudge.
Flip. Fudge, yeah.
Yeah. So I found this little screenshot from World Star Hip Hop,
Okay.
which World Star posts some of like, I don't know what World Star is anymore. Is World Star like fights, or are they like
It's just like weird
trendy college things, or like everything?
It's like everything, yeah.
Okay. So they posted the 20 most annoying slang words currently.
Is frick one of them?
No, I just wanted to throw that one in because I
Ah.
like frick. Frick isn't really a slang word, but
Yeah, it is.
no, slang is like,
Yeah, it is. What are you talking about?
no, that's like fuck isn't slang. Fuck is just
Yeah,
a
I know
word.
fuck's not slang. Frick is slang.
No, frick.
Frick is slang.
What defines slang?
I don't know.
All right, well, so we're gonna go through this list. We're gonna see what the 20 most annoying slang words in the English language are, and then maybe we're gonna throw in some of our own here and there.
All right.
All right, snack. Like if like someone's like, oh,
Looking
it's
like a
just
snack?
looking like a snack.
I don't really like that either. I'll say it as a joke though.
I just feel like it doesn't work when I say it. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just too white to say looking like a snack in any situation where someone would take it seriously. Like there's certain words.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of these words are words that I might say, but never in a serious way.
Yeah.
Like you actually are looking like a snack.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't sound right.
John, you are actually like eatable today.
John, you look like a snack today.
Like you look like candy. I would munch on you.
It's coming from a white person. Like white people kind of ruin a lot of words
Yeah.
and a lot of things. A
White
lot of
people
dance
just-
moves.
It's like they're cool, and then white people will get it, and it's just then it becomes overused.
Like whipping, dabbing.
Yeah, that was
Nay,
kind
nay.
of Fortnite ruined.
Well, Fortnite ruined that, but that was also like infiltrated by white kids, basically.
Yeah.
That whole oh my god. So
What?
many kids do Fortnite dances. Like I'll just be in the store and there'll be a kid just doing that like stupid like
They're kids. Let them have fun, dude.
no. I wasn't annoying when I was a kid.
Kyle,
I was super
you,
not
No, you weren't. Both of us, I will admit, on behalf of both of us, if we were in 6th grade when Fortnite was really big, we would be those kids without a doubt. And it's like
man.
people
I played outside.
okay, because Fortnite didn't exist and we didn't have fun games or Xbox Live.
I didn't even have an Xbox. until
Exactly.
8th grade.
So
That's
you
when I
were-
started going inside.
You would play GameCube a lot
Yeah, but I also just played outside.
because you didn't have Live. If you had Live, bro, we'd be playing all
yeah,
day.
that's true.
When I got Halo Reach one summer, before you even had an Xbox, I think, me, Harry, and Willig played Halo Reach like 8 hours every day.
I would love to know what like conversations between us were like when we were in like 4th grade.
Oh, dude.
Like what did we talk about? Because we were probably super awkward.
Yeah.
And like wouldn't look each other in the eye and like there's like I see some interactions between little kids. Like I was babysitting my cousins and like they had a friend over and just their conversations are like so awkward and kind of cringy
Yeah.
sometimes. I'm like
I feel like little kids, even if they're like best friends, it seems like they like don't like each other sometimes because they like don't
Yeah.
really know how to talk to each other.
yeah.
We were probably like that.
I'm sure we were.
I would love to be able to go back and just spectate us for like a day.
Yeah, I
from
know.
like a bird's eye view.
Like what did we do? Play outside.
Cry.
What did we talk about though?
Yeah, like I don't know
what
what
we
like our
talked about.
normal because like our day-to-day conversation now, like
We didn't talk about
I mean it's like either like sports or something
like
we saw on social media.
the kind
or,
of stuff we talk about on this. too.
yeah, like the same shit we talk about on the podcast. But back then, like
We weren't talking
the
about
only thing we've ever experienced back then was like, hey, you see that girl wore yoga pants today?
not even, dude. In like 3rd grade, I was like,
Oh yeah,
oh,
back then.
girl, whoa.
Yeah.
Or like, dude, this girl
I
chased
think
me
it
at
was like I
recess.
think when we were little, we had conversations like, dude, look at this worm. Dude, I'll pay you if you come kiss this worm.
Yeah, we kind of might have that conversation now.
Yeah.
Maybe-
Kyle was telling me today, I was not aware of this, but apparently in high school, sometimes I never was a part of the Denny's gang for the most part.
Oh,
But Kyle was saying that a lot of you and your friends late at night would go to Denny's sometimes.
Yeah, we'd always go to. There was this Denny's by our house. We'd go like if we were bored, like 11 o'clock. Probably when we were in we were in high school. We just go to Denny's, and then we just make up weird games. Like if you say certain words, you get flicked in the forehead.
See, and stuff like that is fun.
It's like when
that's
kids
cool.
started drinking, we were going to Denny's. So
Yeah,
some
that
kids
was
were
kind
out
of the
partying like
transition.
sophomore, junior year. We were at Denny's.
It's like, hey, do you want to go get drunk in high school and be like this mischievous kid and like go to a party and like have fun, or
Flick
do
each
we want to
other
go
at
to
Denny's.
and flick each other in the forehead?
That's what we did.
And what was I doing then? I never went to Denny's.
Jerking off.
Probably. No, I don't.
What were you doing?
I was probably just grinding Modern Warfare 2. No, because that was in high school.
Yeah,
Call of
this
Duty
was probably
Ghost.
this was like right when we got our driver's license. So it was
Yeah.
like we just wanted to go drive somewhere.
I think that's when I was making like gameplay commentaries on Call of Duty Ghost.
That does sound
So
about
I was
right.
probably like, no, guys, I can't go. I have to edit. I have to make my Call of Duty Ghosts best class setup video.
I want to scroll back in your videos and watch some of those.
I don't. I have
I'm
not.
going to.
A lot of people who make YouTube videos, if they've been doing it for years, when they transition to like away from whatever they started from, they'll go back and private all of their old videos that
Have you
are
done
like
that?
cringy. I leave them all up.
Ooh,
So you can go, but you can literally watch my first video I ever made when I
I
got
remember it too.
my Call of Duty Ghost. I
Yeah.
remember the map I was playing on.
Yeah, so do I.
I was using the honey badger, I think, and like a sniper.
Oh my gosh, you probably like get killed. And you're like, oh, what?
No. It wasn't even like a live commentary. I recorded the gameplay and then I just was like, hey guys, my name is Exotic Narwhal. This is my Call of Duty Ghost gameplay commentary. Yeah. No, but I mean,
Oh,
there's
man.
something as horrible as they are and as cringy as they are. Oh, sorry, y'all. Bad podcast etiquette. How many emails do you have? On your-
0.
You have 0 unread
Yeah.
emails on your app,
Well, like I have my old account, like my old AOL account,
which
which
you don't use.
I don't even have connected to my phone. But
Okay.
like my Gmail account that I actually use, no emails.
But you only have like one email.
I have like my old school email. Still get emails from
Okay.
Western. I'm not going back, Western.
Stop. I know. I got an email today from APU, the school that I used to go to, and they were like, "Hey, John, let's chat about how you can finish your degree." And I'm like, I haven't been there in
Yeah.
like 2.5 years.
I always get like, you want an accounting internship? And I'm like,
No.
not at all.
Yeah. I got 11,946 unread emails.
Oh my gosh. Are you also the person that has a bunch of unread messages?
Yeah.
Why?
It's because I'm in group chats and you guys spam group chats.
Just open it and close it. It's not that hard.
Why? Why
So it
waste the
goes away.
time? I don't care if it's there. Why do I need it to go away? If it doesn't bother me, why does a dot bother me enough to where I'm gonna spend the time to open it and then close it if I'm not saying anything?
I don't know. So it goes away. It just
I
like,
don't
it
care
bugs-
if
it-
it's there though.
Well, I care.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but yeah.
Well, thank you for saying that.
What were we talking about?
What's next on our list?
Okay, yeah. Spill the tea.
Hate it.
You hate that?
When people say tea. I hate when people
Yeah.
say tea.
I don't know. Like I felt like it just came out of nowhere. Like all of a
It's
sudden people were
A bunch
saying
of
it.
YouTubers that
Yeah.
I don't really like.
It's just the drama YouTubers. There's like
Yeah.
a whole community that
Here's
started.
the tea. Like, no.
I mean, I get it. Like I get some of these slang terms because they're used in a way where like tea is kind of a synonym for like drama, right?
Sure.
But like if you were to say drama, it doesn't necessarily fit exactly what you're talking
My
about.
friend group has so much tea.
Like it's not
Oh
necessary.
my god.
Did I
It just
spit on you?
exploded on me.
It just sounds like never mind.
What's up? Slang for cum.
Right? Explosion. I don't know what I was saying.
Okay.
So we're gonna move on. I'm sorry I exploded on you.
It's okay.
Lit.
I mean,
That's another thing that I'll say like jokingly.
yeah.
I actually maybe 1 out of every 10 times I'm serious. I'm like, oh, that's lit.
Yeah. But sometimes I even say it. Like, if I am saying it seriously, I'm like, it didn't sound cool.
I'm a big fan of like the word wild. I
That's
kind of like
wild.
have like prefer to say that as opposed to saying crazy or
I say
lit.
crazy.
Yeah, you say crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
I would say insane a lot.
That's insane, dude.
Dude.
All
That's
these
like-
things are just ways to get someone else to stop talking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
I like wild though. I feel like it's not like utilized to its full potential.
That's wild.
Yeah, like it's a fun word, and it's not like
You've never said that to me.
bro. I have. I say it a lot.
To me?
Yeah, you just probably don't like pay attention to it.
Well, I probably hear it. And I'm probably
Like,
like,
oh,
oh,
that's
he
wild.
doesn't fucking care.
No. But I'm like, dude, watch this. It's wild. Thirsty.
I say that sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
like this guy is
Oh,
super
dude, I'm
thirsty.
parched.
I'm really thirsty right now.
No, but
Like, oh, this guy is super thirsty.
have you ever been
Thirsty?
like? Do you think objectively you could look back at a certain part in your life and been like, I was thirsty back then?
Probably. Like, probably like middle school, early high school.
Yeah. Any memories in particular?
Um,
If you tell one, I got one.
I would like to hear yours.
I want to hear yours.
I can't think of a specific
Oh,
one.
come on.
But like, if
There's
you haven't-
got.
Oh,
I know
I'm
you,
sure there is. I'm sure there is.
You have something deep down where you're like, damn, remember when I did that? Like, that was kind of creepy, like, sort of weird. Like, I was trying really hard. That was really weird. I regret that.
I know there is. I wish I would have thought of this before.
All right.
What's yours?
All right. So there was when I moved to. Oh no, this was right when I like quit school, I think, and I moved back, and then eventually I moved back to Seattle, and then right after I moved back down to LA. But around that whole transitional period, I matched with this girl on Tinder, and usually in my experience with Tinder, like. You might match with some people, they might message you, and then you don't really feel like messaging them back, or you message them, they don't message you back, and or like conversations die within like 2 messages.
Yep.
And this girl was like smoking, like 10 out of 10, and we matched, and we were talking for a while, and I was like, wow, like all right. I mean, we quickly like transitioned to like Instagram DMs as opposed to Tinder because I don't really like messaging on the app.
Okay.
Anyways, so I'm talking to this girl, and then I get like her Snapchat, and then at that time, I moved.
I remember this.
I moved back to Seattle, and Kyle picked me up, and he picked me up. And on the way back, I'm like, "Yo, like, look at this girl that I've been like talking to a little bit." But at the time, like, I didn't think anything of it. Like, I didn't ever plan on like really doing anything because I thought I was gonna live in Seattle, and so I was just like talking to her, or whatever, because I was just like flirting for no reason really. And then one night at Willig's house, Kyle and everybody kept giving me shit because I kept Snapchatting this girl. I remember, you guys might think it was different, but you guys kept giving me shit because every like 5-10 minutes I would like pull out my phone and do just like a little like just like a selfie, and you guys are like, oh dude, are you snapping your Tinder girl, bro? And
I find it funny like watching someone in the act of Snapchatting.
yeah, but you guys were like being so annoying about it. And you guys were,
I'm sure that was.
And I was like, yes, I'm snapping her. Like, what's the big deal? And you guys were just like, oh, dude, oh my god. and it was so annoying. And so
that's funny.
This is the part that is really like, really cringy. I got so annoyed and I didn't want to deal with your shit that I would every like 10-15 minutes I would go to the bathroom, take a Snapchat in the bathroom, and then leave so that you guys wouldn't give me shit. And then eventually someone was like, yo, John, how come you go to the bathroom so much, bro? And I was like, But luckily at that point.
Were you just sending dick pics?
No, I was doing literally selfies.
Hello.
Yeah, because I knew if I did it out there, all you guys would roast me. But luckily it got to the point where like, I don't think I was drinking for whatever reason.
Oh, that was New Year's, right?
I think it was New Year's.
We were drunk, so that's probably why we were doing
and everybody
shit.
else was drunk and I wasn't. But what's nice about when everybody else is drunk, like they can ask you a question and you can kind of just like change the subject and they get distracted and like we'll just be like forget about it. And so they're like, oh, John, how come you're going to the bathroom so much? I'm like, oh, look over there.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, basically I'd go to the bathroom every 10 minutes to Snapchat this girl that I never met because she was really hot and you guys were making fun of me.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was in that bathroom a lot that night. Did you ever text girls something along the lines of like, we should hang out? Or like, but then like when it came time to hang out, just like bail because you got like way too nervous.
You remember something?
Oh, dude, this was like I tried to erase this from my memory forever. One time I had like a date scheduled. Like this was when I was really young, like
How old were you?
7th grade, maybe 6th grade.
Ooh.
And it was like a
That's
movie
like prime
date.
bailout.
But it was like a double date. It was like me and this girl I like and this other guy that I sort of know from middle school and this other girl who's her best friend.
Okay.
So there are 2 girls that are best friends and then me and this other guy.
All right.
And I got like really nervous because like I didn't have a car. Like I couldn't drive yet. I was in like 6th grade. So obviously I had to tell my mom a reason.
Yeah, that's enough to bail out.
Yeah, I had to come up with a reason as to why I was going to the movie theater. But I didn't want to tell her like I'm going to go to a movie with this girl because then my parents, I don't know, back then I didn't like telling my parents about girls because I felt like they would be awkward and annoying about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want them to know anything. So I was like, oh, like I'm going to go to can you drive me to the movies? Like some of my friends are going to go. Then she started asking me all these questions and I'm bad at lying. So I was like, I came up with some sort of lie. And then I was downstairs and it was like 10 minutes till it was time to go. Game time. And I got really nervous and I like physically like got like shaky.
Oh my God.
And so I told my mom like I'm sick, like I don't want to go anymore. And then I texted the girl and I was like, hey, like I started throwing up. I wasn't throwing up, but I'm like, hey, I'm throwing up. Not gonna be able to make it. Really sorry.
Wow. So she third wheeled then.
Yeah, she had the third wheel and she seemed pretty upset.
Did you ever hang out after?
Nope, never
Did
hung out again.
Did we talk
I mean, I
after?
talked to her, but it was like that's the guy that bailed on me in like 6th grade. So
I wish I had thought more about this before. Like I definitely have things like that.
okay, well you'll think.
Okay.
And
I'll think.
we'll have you come up with something, and then one of these next episodes, when you think of something, you can tell your story. I've never heard number 14 in my whole life. Peeped?
Peeped?
Peeped. Like someone's peeped?
Peeped my
Like, I peeped my pants.
like peeped my Instagram or like peeped my SoundCloud or whatever.
But it's ED.
He
peeped.
He peeped my SoundCloud.
Apparently, I forget what app it is, if it's Twitter or Instagram or there's some like social media app where I don't know how, but I think like in the back end analytics, it's like hard to find, but there's a way to find how many times each person has visited your page.
Ooh, really?
And it's kind of a scary thing.
Oh, that is scary.
Because there's some like people that I don't really know that I visited their page more than I should.
Yep.
Like there's, I don't know how much I want to say on here, but there's been people who I've probably never talked to and I visited their page many times. And it would be really weird if they ever saw that because they know who I am.
How do you
But,
how
like,
do you know they know?
Well,
who
no,
you are?
like it's like one of those things where you know each other's names, but you've never
Right.
actually talked.
Mm.
It's always weird.
I have that with a lot of people. Not like that I creep on a lot of people.
Kyle has like 30 different people that he just checks their page every night.
Yeah, that would be thirsty. No, would it be
I mean,
thirsty?
if it's guys,
That's just creepy
yeah.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on
guys. I like guys.
if you follow somebody on social media and they follow you, mutual following, but you've never really talked to them? You know of each other, so you respectfully follow each other.
Yeah.
If you see that person in public and you make eye contact, is it expected that you talk to them? Because it's like clearly we know of each other via social media.
So
So
I'd probably
it's,
say hey. Maybe.
Would you-
I don't even know if I'd say
would
hey.
you address them by name or would you be like, hey, what's up, man?
I'm a big like, oh, what's up, bro, or what's up,
What's up,
man?
dude?
How's it going, man? Even like sometimes I'll go up to somebody and say that, and like I'll walk away and I'll realize like I didn't even say their name. I'm like, maybe he thinks that I don't know his name.
But sometimes you don't know their name. Like sometimes I'm
I'm pretty
know.
good with names. Like I
Oh,
know
yeah.
most people's names. That sounds so
No,
weird.
no, that's true though.
I am good with
You'll know
names.
like everybody's name, even
Yeah.
if you've like never talked to them.
So I know your name.
I'm just always curious because sometimes I see these guys like at the gym where I'm like, hey, I talked to you once in 6th grade, but
Okay, sorry. This is sort of similar.
okay.
How come like on Instagram, I guess I like a lot of different people's pictures that I follow. Like I feel like I like most people's pictures that I follow,
Yeah.
even if I don't really know them.
Yeah.
It's like it's funny how on Instagram you like people's pictures that you would never talk to in real life,
Yeah.
but like on any other app, like you would not even
yeah.
talk to them. Or
That's
like,
the thing. Like the other day at the gym, I saw this guy that like I'll always like his photos or whatever, and we followed each other forever and known each other forever. But and I always see him at the gym, never talk to him. And the other day I was like, I saw him and I'm like, he was walking towards me. I'm like, please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. He was like, hey, what's up, John? I'm like, and then, but it was like such an awkward conversation.
yeah,
But we know each other. I don't know.
but you don't really know each other.
We don't.
You just mutually like each other's pictures.
Yeah. Are you like will you like every photo on Instagram?
What do you mean?
Like if you're scrolling, are you more like likely to just kind of scroll, double tap, scroll, double tap, scroll, double tap
To every single post I
mean,
see?
yeah, like are you selective in which ones you like, or were you just like, all right, I'm just gonna mostly like all of these, just if I see it and I know them, I'm probably gonna like it.
There's like some people that like no matter what, if I see the name, I'll immediately like it.
Yeah.
Like if I see something posted by you or like whatever, like I'll just throw a like.
Dude, let's go.
Yeah, I hope it's the same for me. No. Okay. But yeah, I guess there's some people that it's like I'll look at it and be like, do I want to like this?
What makes it what tips you over the edge?
If it's annoying,
Oh.
like if it's just an annoying post.
If you're like, I would never post that. Like, why would they post that?
Yeah, or if it's like something I disagree with, or if it's like
You're ugly.
I mean, I don't know.
No.
Or yeah, I guess there's just some people that I guess like they follow me first, like I'll follow them back just to be nice or whatever.
Yeah.
But then like I don't really like their pictures. Then it's like, why am I following you?
I see.
So like I have people that I follow, but I never like any of their pictures, and I'm like, why am I following you in the first place? But I don't want to unfollow you, and then it's obvious that I unfollowed you if they have that app or whatever.
Oh.
You know?
Oh, so your strategy to liking is if you followed someone else first, that tells them and you that you wanted to see their posts. So if you followed them first, you want to see what they post because you clearly went out of your way to follow them. But if someone else follows you, you follow them back
they want me
as a courtesy. So you're like, all right, I'll follow them.
I mean, unless I know them.
But I don't necessarily care to see your pictures. So I'm not going to like them because I didn't follow you first. That sounds really douchey.
That was very complex.
But
and that is kind of accurate, kind of not accurate. All
right.
I don't know. Maybe I don't really put that much thought into it, honestly.
I feel you.
Do you make different faces when you Snapchat like a guy versus a girl? Like if I'm Snapchatting you,
Oh.
I don't give a fuck what I look like. I'll
Yeah.
just, the first picture I take,
Yeah.
I'll even try to look ugly.
Yeah.
Like
bro.
I would never.
No, Kyle, you do. Kyle like intentionally looks uglier.
Yeah. Like I was in the bath yesterday.
Dude.
I took a picture. I was just like,
Kyle
I'm
will
in the
like
bath.
Kyle would like purposely make like a quad chin and like make his eyes like look in different directions and like
Yeah.
No, I won't snap girls if I mean, it depends on the girl. If it's like there's a like if it's just like a friend, I don't give a shit, but if it's like a girl that I'm like maybe interested in any way,
Then it's like you gotta get the right angle and like.
oh yeah, I won't
You
snap
gotta
if
give
my
like
hair's down.
the right little smirk. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, you can't like smile. You can't be like
Yeah. You can't be like
but it's got to be like a
so like. That's why it's funny watching like. That's probably why we were making fun of you, because like you'd be sitting there and then you give a little.
It's
And
not
then put
even
your
like
phone
it's not
down.
even that. Like it's not even that much. It's just like it's not even a grin. It's just like
So like.
it's a different straight face than the straight face you
Yeah.
would give a guy. And
Yeah.
like and I think like everybody can notice it. Like I could see a stranger
Yeah.
and I could just see him going like and there's something about it. You can just sense
Yeah,
it.
that's why
dude.
it's funny watching people Snapchat.
Yeah.
And like in girls too. Girls go, I think, like way harder than guys do on Snapchat.
Oh, yeah.
Like if they're like interested in the guy or whatever. And they'll literally do the whole angle. Like I can Snapchat and like still look presentable if I'm holding it down here.
Oh, girls never they can't
Girls
hold it down
never
low.
down here. It's always
No.
like here, and then they'll like do something. Like,
Yeah. Bro, how come girls put half their face in the photo?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, dude, just put your whole
know, it's like-
face. It's like showing like this part of your face, or their face is at the very bottom of the screen and it's showing like their eyes up.
Yeah.
Dude,
Whoa.
this is a hashtag relatable episode.
Okay. What?
When you get a text and you feel your phone vibrate in your pocket, if you like, let's say the past hour you've been texting, like you've sent a text to like 3 different people, 4 different people. Can you sense who texted you back?
Yeah. Kind of by the speed of how fast they text back.
Either the speed or just like, I don't know, like I could text 4 people at once, wait 30 minutes and get a reply. And I'd be like, oh, that one's Kyle. And like, I feel like 90% of the time I'm right. It's so, or I could get a vibrate, or like I could get a notification for an email or Snapchat or Instagram
And know what it is.
and know which one it is, but it makes the same sound. And I just like, do you feel like you have that sense sometimes?
with texting, for you, like I can tell a lot of the time when it's you, because like there's times where I'm not expecting any text, and like you're probably the most likely person that would text me.
Yeah.
Like unless it was like just a group chat or like my dad or whatever.
Yeah.
But well, that's pretty sad.
No, I mean that's how my phone is too. Like,
but like also if I text you, most of the time you're near your phone and you'll see it pretty soon.
yeah.
So like I can kind of guess how much time it'll take you to read and respond.
Yeah.
And I know like, oh, this is John.
Yeah.
Also, this is really weird. I have this one area in my bathroom that every time I have my phone in my pocket, I think I get a text.
Dude.
Like it's when I'm washing my hands. I don't know what it is, if it's like the vibration of like the sink or something.
Yeah.
But like I'm always like, oh, did I get a text? And it's every time it's like, no, didn't get a
Yeah.
text.
Dude, those ghost vibrations are real.
They are
They're
real.
weird.
Yeah.
Do you ever get texts like, to me, one of the best feelings that I love is like getting a text from someone out of the blue that like someone I respect or like am friends with that I actually really like, but maybe we don't talk a lot or whatever. And just like getting a text out of nowhere, and they're like the last person you would expect to text you, and they're like just something random. Like the other day, this person that like I knew from college, hardly ever talked to, texted me. He was like, "Hey bro, hope things are well. Just want to let you know, like I've like listened to some of your podcasts. It's really cool."
Yeah.
And it's like, I never would have guessed out of like thousands of people that it was that person, but it was, and that like made me so happy.
Yeah. I've been getting that too. Like just random texts or like DMs on Instagram of like people that I would not have expected to listen to our podcast and just be like, "Yo, I love your podcast. Like keep it up." I'm like, okay, thanks. Good to hear from you.
Yeah.
Have you ever sent like a risky text and just gotten so denied?
Oh,
Because that like sucks.
yeah. I mean, I've never really had any successful risky texts.
That's really sad.
I mean,
You just get continuously shut down.
like, I don't know, dude. I'm like
You-
not good with girls or something. Like, I think like I'm a relatively objectively. Do you think like I'm a decent looking guy?
Yeah.
See, so do I. I think like I'm not like no 9 out of 10, but I'm like
you're up there.
I could get like a 7.4.
Sure.
I think I could get a 7.4.
I think so too.
And I'm like, all right, you would think a 7.4 could get like, you know, a 74% success rate sometimes. But I'm at like a
But if you think about it, that's like a C,
yeah,
which is not great.
74 is a C.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit,
That
first
sucks,
of all.
Yeah.
The fact you could get 74 out of 100 right, and they're like, you're average. What?
But you also missed like 26. So
Yeah. But yeah, no, I just like, I don't know.
just farted.
I'm confident in. I hate you. I'm confident in myself. I think I look good. Whatever.
Good for you, man.
I'm like, but I just
Spit on
suck.
me again, dude.
Maybe that's why girls don't
I'm
like
just
me.
a 4. Just spit on people.
I just spammy sprinkler.
I look like a 7, but I speak like a 2. And now you're touching my feet. Oh my god.
No, I don't know. I'm just like not good with girls. I don't know if it's like awkwardness or just like I'm too philosophical or too like aggressive or what.
Too aggressive.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, but you have had like, I don't want to be mean.
No, hit me.
But like I feel like you kind of get friend zoned.
Oh,
Like I feel like you're kind of the king of the friend zone. a little bit.
yeah, bro. Like,
But that's almost kind of a good thing, is like even if you send a risky text, you're able to become friends with that person. If I do that, I'm not talking to you again, probably.
yeah, you're kind of all or nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I embarrass myself in front of somebody,
It's like,
I probably
you just feel like you can't recover from that.
yeah. Even like stuff from middle school, there's people that I just haven't talked to.
Yeah.
Because I embarrassed myself.
Let's tell a couple stories. Since a lot of these slang terms are sort of outdated,
What is number 1? I'm just
we
curious.
might come back. The top 3 are Gucci, Bay, and Goat.
Oh, I like
Goat's
goat.
Goat's
I like
never
goat.
gonna go away.
I think white people like goat the most. I think.
Yeah. Gucci. You say that. You say that
What?
a lot.
Gucci?
Hey, that's Gucci. Like
What the
jokingly. You always say Gucci.
When do I say
like
Gucci?
not in a serious way, but you'll always say Gucci. Also, Kyle and I are big howdy people.
Yeah, I say howdy a lot.
Every morning when
Howdy.
we go howdy partner. I like that.
Yeah, I'm a big howdy guy. So, any risky business?
Well, I've talked a lot more this episode. So you tell me. You asked me, so there's got to be something that sparked that in your mind.
I remember I got shut down hard in like 6th grade.
What happened?
Or like 5th grade. I was texting this girl that I liked, and I was like, just the classic like flirty 6th grade, like, who do you like?
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm not telling. I'm gonna be like, oh, me neither. But I'll give you a hint. And it was this person that I liked. Like I was texting that person, and like I was making it so obvious that it was her, and she was just like, I don't know who it is, and I'm like,
she didn't want it to be
I
her.
literally said her initials are blank blank. That's her initials, and she's like, I don't know, and I was like, it's you, and she's like, oh, and I was like, well, we're not talking. We're not talking ever again.
Yeah, dude, that's rough. When like you like someone and you're trying so hard to get them to like you back, and they just like they just not interested.
It's not there.
And like, see, that was like my issue when I was younger. Is like if I like someone and they didn't like me back, it's like I was like dedicated. Like I'm going to get you to like me back.
You will like me.
But clearly that doesn't work. Like you could be the nicest person ever, but if someone just isn't feeling it, they're just not feeling it.
Yeah.
So come on, but there's got to be, you've got to have had one that's like kind of later in life that's more like real world adultish.
I kind of don't send a lot of risky texts,
even in like 9th grade,
unless I feel like I only do it if honestly my risky texts have paid off.
Yeah, you're like
I've
your success percentage.
I've got a pretty good success rate. Not that it's like a lot of messages. Like I haven't sent a lot of risky messages, but the ones that I've sent have worked.
Yeah.
Or I wait so long that they send the risky text to me because they're like, God, just.
Oh, shit.
That's a good move.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying a couple episodes ago about how girls should just make the first move sometimes.
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
Because they're just waiting so long for you. And you're just like, nah.
I'm just
like I'm holding out.
I'm just like, I just want to make sure. Because I don't want to send that risky text and get denied and ruin this friendship that we have.
Yeah.
I'd rather you ruin it.
Girls always say that they make it obvious when they like someone.
They don't.
They don't.
Well, some people kind of do, but
in any experience I've had, it's never been obvious. And they're like, oh, it was so obvious. I'm like, no, it
really wasn't. I think maybe just them talking to you is
Yeah.
obvious that they like you, because
I've heard my cousin, she gave me a breakdown. She said, she's like, all right, let me break it down for you. If a girl you like hangs out with you one-on-one for like multiple times in a month without like other people, and you haven't been like lifelong just like friends, because you know there's some people that just have like a girl that's like a best friend and they're like a guy girl duo.
Okay.
But if like you haven't been lifelong friends and she hangs out with you alone more than like 4 times in a month,
What if it's 4?
I don't know. She's like, then there's a very good chance that she likes you.
Or she likes you as a friend.
That's true.
And then you send a risky text, and that's when you
she's
get
like,
denied. She's like, well, we're friends.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the risky texts I've sent, like I still talk to those people.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Is like you're still friends with like all of them. Like I can think of a decent amount, and you're friends with all of them. So
yeah, the one in middle.
So you're a good recoverer. Like you recover well from the risky text.
Yeah.
I don't.
Still lonely.
Oh, me too. So we got that in common.
Yo, you mentioned earlier how like the only people you expect to get texts from are like me or your dad or something. Dude, like someone was asking me like how's your love life, or like I don't know. They mentioned something about like how like juicy is your phone, or like meaning like the whole idea of like how many people you text and who you talking to.
Non-existent. All
I'm just
guys.
like literally. There's a group chat with my guy friends, you, Shim, my sister, my mom, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's really the only people. Everything else is kind of an exception.
I'm going to scroll down through my texts. I'm not going to say the names, but I'm going to say like gender of most recent down to guy, 2 guys, guy, group of guys, 2 guys, guy, mom, dad, guy, friend's mom, group of guys, guy, 2 guys, guy, 2 guys, my aunt, my uncle, 2 guys, 3 guys.
Bro, what?
Guy, 2 guys, 4 guys. Oh my God, this is sad.
I will say though, your whole life, I've never really known you to have any like friends that are girls. Like you've had girlfriends.
Yeah.
But I've never known you to have any like friends that are just girls.
Yeah, and if the girl is my friend, they usually end up being my girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. Wait, so when's the go to a date of the last time you had a text from a girl that wasn't related to you?
That wasn't related to me?
Yeah.
Is like a friend's mom count?
No.
Shit.
Dude, this is so funny.
What about a friend's sister?
No. It's got to be like a girl like
cousin?
Your age. Not related.
There's my cousin.
Dude, you might not have any. You might not have a single one.
I've probably like deleted some because it's like
you
honestly,
sent a risky text and it didn't
honestly
work.
Probably December.
So December.
Yeah.
So like 7.5 months, kind of
guys.
7 months
of just strictly guys. Yeah.
See, I would be in the same boat if it weren't for like I have like 3 friends that are girls, 3 to 4.
This episode's making me sound really, really lonely.
Dude, I'm equally lonely.
Which I am.
We're both very lonely. It's okay.
I will say I'm not looking. I'm not out there looking.
I mean, I'm down to be looking if anybody is looking back. I mean,
I think. Yeah, never mind.
I believe that if I'm a nice guy, things will work out.
Yeah.
And what sucks is I know that I don't know this for a fact. Maybe my future wife is a lonely girl right now. Super cool girl.
Probably.
Just chilling, lonely, doing her thing, working hard. But there's a good chance that like, it seems like all of like the prime girls are currently dating someone. like any girls that like I would most likely like are like already dating someone. And I feel like a lot of these girls are dating people in college, not trying to like stereotype or like this is obviously not always the case. But oftentimes I feel like girls will date someone through college who's like either a frat guy or like just someone they meet at school who's they like because they're at school, but they're not like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes they're like either just doing it through college because it's like a fun thing or like the guy turns out to be an asshole. And the nice guys are just here waiting like.
We're at home,
right.
not going to school, waiting
for
all the honeys to come home.
Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
Well, in my experience, the like relationships happen when you're not looking for them.
Yeah.
So
maybe I should stop
just
looking.
don't look. That's my strategy.
Right.
Someone will come along.
Yeah.
Worst case, we can just get like a partnership and share our wealth.
What? What the fuck? Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Like you and I, we
like
get
realistically, if we got married in a non-sexual way,
just like
it's like a homie marriage.
Yeah.
Doesn't that like help our taxes?
Yeah.
So, like, if we should make a deal, like, if we're both not married by like 45, we should just get a partnership.
Dude, I'm down.
My hand's sweaty, but
yo,
we'd probably shake hands at our wedding.
But is a partnership legally different than a marriage? Or would we?
I guess we call it a partnership, but we'd be married.
So like,
we'd probably just like hug or dap up at the. You may handshake. You may shake hands with the groom. So
hypothetically,
yeah,
if we're married.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we wouldn't be exclusive.
We could go on a honeymoon.
No, fuck. No.
Guys trip?
A boys trip? A boys trip to Vegas? Dude. No. But
that's when we could get married. That's like the place to get married is Vegas.
Yeah.
Drunk in Vegas, me and you. That would suck. Imagine me and you go to Vegas.
We accidentally get married because we're so drunk. Like, yo, remember when we talked about jokingly getting married?
And then it happened.
This is a really weird conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we were married, we obviously we're not gay, so we wouldn't be exclusive. We wouldn't be like I would still date people.
I might be
if I could ever find a girl.
I might be kind of offended by that though.
Okay, well, anyways, if I found a girl, and then you found a girl,
okay, divorce, and then
no.
Oh,
would you be down?
Oh, make them get married.
Make them get married as like married together, so they're like a partnership and we're a partnership, but then we both just date each other, so it's like a 4-person marriage sort of.
And this is smart because if for whatever reason, I was going to get divorced from my wife, I wouldn't have had to get a prenup before, you know? And like, there wouldn't be a messy divorce.
Yeah.
Like me and you we wouldn't get divorced. Like, we're not going to, you know.
I mean, never say never, but I would hope we would never have a reason to get divorced.
I don't think we would.
Yeah.
I think we'd be fine. We'd be chilling.
Would we like live in the same house? I mean,
we could.
We'd have different bed. Like, I'm not sleeping in the same bedroom as you.
Oh, why?
I hope I hope we got that out on the table here.
Oh. All right.
All right.
So, any other risky texts you
Oh.
This feels like a risky text that I'm sending.
Yeah. This is our episodes. A lot of the times,
This
like,
started off slow, and
they'll start, and it's kind of a bummer because like. That's naturally how it works is like things will start slow and you got to get into them before they get crazy. But it's like I hope people don't get like bored like 10 minutes in.
Oh, I hope people waited to get to this point.
Yeah. That's why you guys should follow us on Instagram, because if you're like curious as to whether or not you want to watch the whole episode, we'll post the juicy clips.
Yeah, and you'll see this is what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's near the end too.
And a thing you got to get the context of what leads up to Kyle and John getting married.
I already know this is gonna be what's out on the channel. Probably.
Oh yeah,
this is what's gonna come out on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, anyways, back to risky texts. Like I said before, a lot of the people I'm still friends with, but in high school, there was one person where I tried for a long time to get this person to like me back.
Yes.
And that I don't know why I didn't just give up. I'm just like very like a determined person.
Yeah.
I'm just like all or nothing. And I was like, this is gonna like. If I'm going to die before this person doesn't like me.
And then you've gotten like second waves.
What do you mean? Oh, like it fizzles out. I'm like, all right, I'm over this person.
And then like 6 months later, you're like, you text me out of the blue, or like you talk to me out of the blue, like, what if I send this risky text to this girl again? I'm like, you got declined once.
Yeah.
Like, maybe just don't.
And I never listen to Kyle's advice.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of forgot. I'll usually, if I'm gonna send a risky text, I'll run it by
text. This is runny.
I'll run it by Kyle.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, I mean, I don't know if you should send that, and then I'll just send it anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, then there was this other girl that I like sort of knew, but like talked to her a few times. But it was like when we were drunk, so it was like, I don't know. And then I was like couple weeks later, I was like, I'm going to just send it to like, this was when I went for the bold strategy. Okay, this is a perfect example. A couple episodes ago, I was talking about how like I would love it if people were just super direct.
Yeah.
Just like, listen, this is basically what my text said. I'm like, I don't know you super well. Like, we know of each other. We've talked a few times. Like, you're super fun. We had like a good time together. Like,
let's go on a date.
At the time, I actually wasn't even living here, but I was like, I'm going to be back in a couple weeks. I'd love to like take you out and like, let's just like see what happens.
Yeah.
And they actually like didn't decline me via text. They're like, yeah, like I'm down. Like that sounds fun. And then when I came back and I was actually here, then I was like, yo, like you still want to go out? And they were like, oh, like I'm busy. Which
maybe they
were, but then I went back to Texas, and then a couple months later I tried it again, and they're like, oh yeah, like I'm seeing someone now. So that was like, so I basically got declined there.
I mean, would you have rather just been like straight up gotten a no? Or would you rather have gotten
no? Because I liked how that one went. Yeah. Because it was like, because then I can basically lie to myself and tell myself maybe she actually was considering it, even if she wasn't.
But the fact that you're admitting that you're lying to yourself
doesn't matter.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of like any other texts in particular. Like I've tried other times and they have like sort of worked out and then ended up failing. This is a very depressing episode.
Yeah, very lonely, sad. I think sad is probably when I went through my texts and realized how many guys I text.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna go cry. I'm gonna go look and see when the last text I have from a girl that isn't one of like my close girlfriends.
Okay.
And isn't a sibling. Okay.
Or cousin or mom.
Okay, so I have mom, 2 guys, guy, one of my best girlfriends, a group chat with a bunch of guys. Guy. One of my really good girlfriends. Then one of my other really good girlfriends. Then group chat of guys. Guy. Group chat of guys. Guy. Sister. Guys. Old man.
Oh man. Oh.
Guy. Guy. Cousin. Guy. Oh my God. Okay, there. A couple weeks ago.
Oh.
But it was
So
I
not
was
December.
interviewing this girl for a video.
Oh.
So, but you
Okay.
know.
Well.
Anyway, here's a good one for you.
Okay.
Have you ever messaged someone you've never met that you either saw on Instagram or like you somehow it was like a friend of a friend? Like, have you ever messaged a girl out of the blue that you've never met and tried to like slide in the DMs?
I don't think I have.
Really?
No, I did one time. Didn't work.
What was the story?
Just no response.
Is it like
It was just like
someone from school?
no. It was like I literally didn't even know them. It was like
No, I've done it a lot.
it was like a long time ago on like Tinder, and I found this girl, and I swiped right, and then she didn't swipe right.
Oh, so you followed.
So I was like,
on
so I followed her on Instagram, and then I DM'd her.
Didn't respond.
It was like 2 messages, and I was like, okay, this is a no. Yeah, it was in a different state too, so I was like,
yeah.
I don't even remember her name honestly. What about you?
Oh,
I feel like you have.
plenty of times. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a big like message random people, see what happens.
I'm not, because like I feel weird getting declined.
I don't, because if you just get declined, you're just like, all right, I'm never gonna see or talk to this person ever.
But then it's like, well, what if you do?
Well, then good. Then it worked.
No, but I'm saying like, what if I randomly see them somewhere, or like they're hanging out?
They're
with a
not
mutual
gonna
friend?
remember you if you message them and they don't respond to you. There's no way they're gonna like recognize you. Be like, that's the guy that messaged me 3 months ago that I didn't respond to.
They might. I feel like.
No. Dude,
Yeah.
no, they don't.
Okay, maybe that's just what you want. What you want to believe.
There's no way that people actually think about shit like that.
If a girl messaged me that I didn't want to respond to, I would probably have looked at her and decided whether.
Okay,
or
but
not
that's the
I wanna
thing. You're a guy who that never happens to, but a lot of these girls get a lot of these girls get messages.
No one
all
ever
the
DMs
time.
Kyle.
Girls,
It's true.
Some of these girls get messages left and right. So
Yeah, that's probably either really cool or really annoying.
yeah,
I feel like it's really cool.
it's probably. I was like, I would love to be that really hot Instagram girl. Yeah. Do you think
This is a lonely podcast.
this is definitely the loneliest podcast we've had?
I'm sure there's some sad guys out there that can relate to
Oh
this though.
yeah, for sure.
All you sad guys. Cheers.
Shout out to everybody that's had one girlfriend ever and they're 21.
I got 2. So
Yikes.
unless you count middle school, then I got 4.
Oh,
And I had 2 in first grade, so
count-
6.
if I count middle school, does it count if
No, it doesn't count.
I didn't talk to them?
Middle school, no, that's what I was gonna say.
Then yeah, I only have one.
All right. If a super uggo girl, that sounded really mean.
Yeah.
If someone that you're just not into messaged you on Instagram, like DM'd you, would you reply?
No.
You wouldn't. You straight up. Would you leave her on read?
Yeah.
Dick.
I mean, isn't that the whole point of the app? You try and find people you're interested in
On
So I'm
Instagram?
Oh no, I thought you meant on like Tinder.
Oh yeah, that's fine because they don't know that you read it either.
Yeah. No. Oh, I mean, if it's Instagram, I mean, if someone just like, hey, I mean, I'll respond to see what it's about because I don't know that they're trying to like.
Yeah, but what if they say, "Hey, I think you're really sexy."
And if they're like,
Let's
uggo,
sex. Yeah.
I'm gonna just be like, no, yeah, I'm not gonna respond.
You're gonna like leave her on read
Yeah.
then.
Oh, I have a really bad question.
Oh.
Well, like I think I know the
has
answer.
that ever happened to you before?
A message from
Yeah.
an uggo girl that I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
look. Let's see if I have.
That's
I
never happened to
don't
me.
think I have. I feel like I would have remembered it, but let me check.
There's no way you have had this scenario happen to you.
Well, all those fake accounts that say, "Hey, check out
Yeah.
my porn." Does that count? Because I get those all the time.
Why. I think it may because did you used to get it or did you only start getting it when you started using those hashtags? Sometimes.
No, I kind of always got it.
Oh yeah, I get thrown in these chats with like 40 people, and it's like looking for sex partner new, and it's like they don't know how to. It's like broken English.
Yeah, why is it always broken English?
Because it's like these like Armenian like hacker guys or something trying to like scam you. I don't know.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
So
something really mean.
I already know the answer to this, I think. And like this is gonna sound bad, but I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from here.
All right. What?
I hope you can kind of.
I think I understand.
Okay, never mind.
Just say it.
If you're on Tinder, you're swiping.
Okay.
And you see a girl who is disabled.
Okay.
What I know some people are super sensitive nowadays, and they're like, that's not the right term. You're supposed to use like handicapped or like
all right, sure.
whatever. But like, they clearly like have some sort of
it's like
mental or physical disability.
Okay.
Is it bad to not swipe right?
No.
But it's like,
why is it?
I don't know. It just to me like I saw this girl. She seemed like a really nice girl.
Do you
but
swipe
it's like,
right to everyone?
No. Whoa, sounds like a waterfall here. No. I mean, I'll definitely like pick and choose who I swipe right on, but like, I don't know. I just like felt bad. I guess
you have like a sympathy. What's right?
It's just like right? I don't know. I guess the whole idea of the app is obviously you're swiping based on like someone's physical appearance. Like you're not basing it on like their personality.
I think that's what you sign up for when you go on Tinder, though. It's like people are swiping if they find me attractive or like or if they want to talk to me.
I don't know. I just felt like I swiped left and I just felt really bad about it after because I'm like,
well, good for you.
I'm like this person. No, not good for me because a lot of these people probably like don't get many matches, and I'm like, they seem super nice and like a super cool person, but it's like
I don't really want to talk to you.
I felt bad. I was like, wow, this is like super like judgy of me. You know?
Well, I mean, that's the kind of the point of Tinder, though, like judging.
Yeah, that's true.
She probably. What if she comes across yours and she's like, "Oh,
no, it's a possibility, honestly."
And then she's on her podcast and she's like, "I saw this guy
it
was
so gross.
It's just so bad. It just swiped left, and I felt bad for him. I was like, he's not gonna have any swipes, right?
Yeah, I don't get many.
Hey, me neither.
Do you? This is a hypothetical scenario. These are always fun. So you match with this girl.
Okay.
You start talking to her.
Yes.
Then you get her Snap, her Instagram.
Like where it's going.
Start texting.
Sweet.
You guys are like, you're in the clear. You're like, wow, this girl's really cool.
Okay. It's a dude.
Well, yeah, but
wait, what?
It's not a dude. It's just a girl that's catfishing you.
Oh.
What?
It's like if I got catfished.
So yeah, you got catfished, and then you meet up with this girl.
I don't think I could ever get catfished. It's pretty obvious when someone's catfishing you.
No, but what if they like aren't snapping you or they don't give you their Snap and it's like they give you an Instagram, but you don't know they're posting a bunch of photos that are like of some other girl.
If they don't give me their Snapchat, then I'm immediately like, all right.
Some people don't even use Snapchat. For a long time, I didn't even have Snapchat.
Okay, well,
there's a lot of people that don't use Snapchat.
Okay, but there would come a point where I'm like, all right, I need you to send a picture of you doing a peace sign or like doing this.
Kyle's like, I need you to send a video saying these words in order.
Jordan told me one time that I forget. I wish he was here to tell the story, but he was like at the dining hall freshman year. Okay. And like him and his friend were sitting down. There was like these girls or whatever that were hot. Yeah. And Jordan was like, I'm just going to send it. So he wrote his phone number down and like gave it to them or whatever. Oh. Or like left it on their table when they were gone or something. And they texted him and they like whatever. Jordan like sent a picture of himself or like his Instagram or something. And they were like, okay, to prove who you are, send a picture with a shoe on your head. And Jordan sent a picture with like his Yeezy on his head.
They probably were doing that just to troll him.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever met up with them, but
that's funny. But what do? So you're like, hey, like we've been talking for a long time. Like they're really cool. Like, and she's like, hey, let's like meet up for lunch. And you walk in the door, you're looking for this girl. She's nowhere to be found. And then this other girl's like, hey, Kyle. And you're like, that is not what you look like. What do you do?
I think I would sit down for a little bit and I would talk to them and be like, why did you do that?
You would like confront them straight up and be like,
yeah, I don't think I would just turn around and be like, fuck you.
But you
Because I would kind of feel bad too.
Would you wouldn't like kind of be like, oh hey, how's it going? Like nice to meet you. Like what do you do? You would just be straight to the point, like yo, like what's up? Why do you do that?
I think I would be like, oh hi, are you this person? And they're like, yeah. But what if they don't even like bring up like, yeah, I catfished you?
No, I think a lot of these people wouldn't. I think they'd just be like, yeah, what's up?
It's like, wait, but you don't look like this. Because what if they look kind of similar?
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, like they're both Asian.
Yeah.
And like one of them's like an attractive, and one of them's just not as attractive.
Yeah.
That was a bad example because I was saying like Asian people like looked, but like if they just like looked similar.
Yeah, no, it could be anything. It could be like two blondes. Or
yeah, but they just like looked a little different.
Yeah.
I don't know if. Yeah, I honestly feel like I'm the type of person that like I maybe might not even say anything.
You might go through the whole lunch,
and I would never talk to him again after that. But I would
and then just leave and be like, wow, what did I just do?
Yeah, but I think I'd be like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
And then I'd try to be like, I think I would try to like help them a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I would try to be nice about it.
Be like, listen, I'm sure you're pretty cool, but like, it's not cool to catfish someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd turn into like a therapist. I'd be like, what are your deep rooted issues here?
I feel you.
Have you ever catfished someone? Oh my.
No, what?
Dude.
Have you?
So when this is another thing we did for fun sophomore year. It's not, never do this. We just did this one time. It was me and like two or three of our other friends.
Oh no, I think I know.
And we made two accounts. One of them we named her Jessica Colby, and the other guy's name was Neil Forward Lord.
Okay.
Neil Forward Lord. Okay. I don't know why we thought that was so funny. And so I literally saw them both recently, like as suggested friends on Facebook.
Oh
Jessica
my
Colby
God.
and Neil Forward.
Oh, you made them on Facebook or Tinder?
Well, because we made them on Facebook for Tinder, I think.
Oh.
And we just like swipe right to everyone, and we just like
you'd catfish people or
like
just troll them.
Yeah, we mostly just be like really creepy. Like we were like the girl, and we're like. I don't remember what we said. We were like, "Do you want to fuck a cow with me or something?" And we were just like sophomores, like, "Oh my God, let's see if he says yes."
There was a person at my college that someone was mad at them, and so they made a Tinder of their real name with real photos of this person, and then matched with people.
Oh.
And then like, oh no, what happened was these guys' friends made an. Okay, so it's like if I made a Tinder account of a really hot girl that didn't exist, and then you matched with her.
Yeah.
And then I was pretending to be this girl, and we were talking.
That's basically what we did. But
yeah,
like,
but they were like just being pretty normal and like flirting.
Okay, that's not what we did.
And then they ended up getting him to meet up for lunch. And they met up at this like local like cafe or something.
That's happened on.
And they came in, and it was their two friends. They're like, "We got you, fucker!" And it was like a birthday prank or
that's
something.
Actually kind of funny if it's your friend.
Yeah,
but it's also not funny.
Yeah, that'd be so awkward because like I don't want them to see these texts that I'm sending this random girl.
Not yeah, hopefully you didn't send like dick pics or anything.
Oh no, I don't think it was like that.
Okay, well, that would suck. I wouldn't want to get that from you.
I just want to say. Anybody who says that it's not based on looks, it's based on personality, I obviously, in a sense, that is true. Part of that is certainly true. Mm-hmm. But I think looks is also...
It plays a factor.
Like, it plays a factor in the initial... Like, it doesn't matter how cool the person is, but I'm probably not going to flirt with them or try and hit on them if I don't find them attractive. That's just, like, how it is. And I feel like, obviously, if they're super attractive, but they're not a cool personality, then you're not going to continue with it.
Yeah.
But I think to get in the door, most people, not everyone, I think most people aren't going to go after someone if they don't find them attractive.
Yeah.
You know?
But if they're attractive and they just suck as a person, then, like, no.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, but I agree.
So, I don't know. I just don't like how that, I don't know. I feel like growing up, I heard that a lot. That, like...
Well, yeah, like this, I've seen catfish before, and sometimes when it is a catfish, like the two main guys will be like, "Well, so why don't you want to date this person now?" And the guy's like,
because that's not.
I don't know. And they're like, "Oh, so looks play a factor?" And he's like, "I mean, I don't want to be like a dick, but like, yeah." And they're like, oh. Like, there's been times where that just, like, seems like it makes the guy look like an asshole, but it's like he got catfished.
Yeah, what?
By, like,
I never watched that show, but it seems like a really dumb
There's
concept.
one like clip that I've seen on Twitter a lot of this guy that catfished this other guy, but it was like he was like pretending to be a girl.
Okay.
And then like the main like Neve or whatever, like the main dude,
Yeah.
he like confronts this dude and he's like, so obviously you're gay, and the guy's like, oh dude, I'm not gay, dude, I swear.
Oh,
because like the guy, because it was like really like emotional messages, and like it seemed like the
Yeah.
guy was like kind of into the guy,
Yeah.
and like I don't know, he was like trying to call him out for being gay, and then he just got so defensive about it. It's a fun. I'm not describing it well, but it's really funny.
Yeah. Well, anyways, you had a dream.
I did have a dream.
Which is
Call me
almost a
It's
every episode thing.
Yeah, and I had this last night. I had like 3 different dreams, and I wish I remember all of them. I remember the one that I have, and I remember a different part of one was like someone breaking into this old lady's house, and then running down the road, and then playing cornhole.
Wow.
And someone got arrested.
Okay. So that was one of your other.
But this one, so you and I were windsurfing.
Okay.
You know, like windsurfing,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of a little surfboard.
Yeah.
But it was like a very small area. It was also super windy, and we were flying around.
All right.
It was like kind of like a bay, sort of.
Like on the ocean or like?
Yeah,
lake?
it was like, and I think it was the ocean, but it was like a very like a little cove.
Okay.
And you're so like I'm just on the land, and you're windsurfing. You're just ripping it up. You're tearing it around, and then this out of nowhere, this fish that's like huge, like this big flat. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like probably this wide. Like it was a flat ass fish, and probably 10 feet tall.
So like a marlin, maybe.
No, like it was like. No, I'm not saying length. I'm saying like from bottom belly to like back of it was 10 feet tall. Like it was a very like, it was like a square.
It was like a block.
No, but it was like this thin. It was like this thin, like 6 inches thin.
Okay.
But super long.
Okay. Okay.
And long this way. Long both ways. Long.
just really skinny.
Like a big block kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a really long rectangle.
Yes.
Okay.
But like fish shaped.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so that pops out of the water and you don't see it.
Okay.
And I'm getting kind of worried because I guess in my head I'm like, this is basically like a violent fish. Like I could kill John. I don't want John to die.
Yeah.
My mom's calling me. Sorry, Mom. I have 3 harpoons. just
While windsurfing.
just in my hand. Well, I'm on land. I'm watching you.
Oh. Okay.
I might be making a mixtape for you. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I have 3 harpoons. So I immediately just go 1, 2, 3. Throw all of them at this fish to try to like. I had to kill it because I didn't want it to get you.
You missed them all.
All of them hit you.
Dude.
All of them got you in your left side.
They pierced through me.
They all got you, but you didn't notice.
Wow.
You got hit with these harpoons.
My adrenaline must have been
You
flowing.
went. You surfed a little more. The fish. I don't remember what happened. Flash forward to you getting out of the water. You get out. You have 3 harpoons in your side. You got like guts hanging out of you. You like. There wasn't any blood, but like I could see weird flesh and shit.
Okay.
And I just yank all these harpoons out, and you're just like spilling out like your insides.
Yeah. Was I in pain?
No.
I was just like.
But like you
chilling.
look down, you're like, dude, what the fuck? You threw harpoons at me, and I was like, it was a fish. You didn't see it, and that was it. I woke up.
I mean.
So I threw harpoons at you.
All right.
So now, what does this relate to my life?
Yeah. I don't know. The more we've been telling stories of our dreams, the more I do believe they have some connection. I'd be very curious. I have this theory, no scientific background in this, but I think if we were to tell our dreams, like record them every day, like every morning we write whatever we can remember from our dreams and just record them and tell them every day for like a year.
Well, we got to do that.
I think that later, sometime in your life, those dreams will mean something. Maybe not yet, but like I feel like 10 years from now,
The harpoons.
we could be like, what does this mean? Like how? Like no, not like obviously they're not always directly related. It might be like a very vague connection.
It's like me trying to help you, but I screwed up, and I end up
Yeah,
hurting you.
yeah. You tried to help me, but in some way,
3 different times.
Yeah, but like if you would, like you tried to help me without warning me of what the danger was.
Oh.
But if you were to tell me, hey, John, watch out for that fish, you wouldn't have had to hurt me.
I think I did. You couldn't hear me.
Okay. But like for something like that,
Yeah.
I believe that somewhere in your life, those would like come back into fruition and it would be like a mind-blowing revelation. So I don't know.
Well,
Maybe we start an experiment.
maybe don't listen to my advice because it will hurt you. Although you should have listened to my advice when sending some of those risky texts.
Yeah.
And you
That would
didn't.
have probably done me
Better.
a lot better. But
You're still friends with those people probably, so.
still friend zoned. Anyways,
Right.
this was a fun. No, this was a lonely
It's pretty
episode.
sad.
But I mean, I think we learned a little bit about ourselves.
But hey, I'm smiling.
Yeah, we're here having we're doing a podcast. That's fun.
Yeah, worst comes to worst,
need
we'll
no
just get
girl.
married.
Yeah. I don't even need girls. I mean,
Ah.
anyways, you can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Twitter and Instagram. There's new episodes of this show every Monday and Thursday, so be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want a video version.
Also, if you're someone that has listened to like just about all of our episodes, let us know. Like we want to know who our fans are, like our big fans are.
I mean, I don't think
I know of some of them, but
I don't think there's a lot, but I know there's for sure there's like 6 or 7 people.
yeah, I'm
that,
sure
like,
there's other people that we don't even know about that
Yeah.
just listen. So
Yeah. So, anyways,
know.
Kyle, where can they follow you?
You can follow me at Kyle Stafford 36 on Instagram and Twitter.
Bang bang.
Follow the podcast at Pim's. Did you already say that?
No.
Follow the podcast at Pim's Podcast. Yeah, we post clips on Instagram. Definitely check those out. The marriage thing was definitely going to be up there.
Yeah. And then also, if you guys want to leave a review on Apple Podcasts, it would help us out a lot. It's the purple app. Once we hit 50, we're going to release a video. That'll be pretty funny. Don't want to give it all away. But anyways, with all that being said, you can check out my personal YouTube channel, The Narwhal, where there's new videos every Wednesday. Either this upcoming Wednesday from when you guys are listening to this episode or the one after that, we have this really funny video idea that we might execute, and it might be pretty insane.
Could be super cool.
Could be really dumb.
Or it won't happen.
So just be on the lookout. Anyways, with all that being said, hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Goodbye.